Yo, I am trying to see how much money I can earn by writing 2,000 letters to online casinos. Welcome to Team Go Mode. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer. Now, a couple of months ago, I decided to challenge myself to see how much money I could make from writing 2,000 letters to online casinos. Now, if you aren't familiar with what getting paid to write online casinos is all about, you can check my previous videos because I talk about it. But basically, a short answer is for every letter that you send in to online casinos and that get approved, you will actually earn pretty much a gambling credit. And the standard right now is usually $3 to $5 for every letter that you send in. You actually get gambling credit for that, and then you can actually earn money and get it sent to your bank account. I actually started writing online casinos about 11 months ago, and initially I did it just to see how legit it was, right? Because I seen so many people talking about it, and actually a girl on my Facebook introduced this to me, but I'm like, yo, this shit seems interesting, but I'm not gonna believe it until I actually do it myself, right? So about, like I said, I started about 11 months ago, and I actually made some money by doing this. So after I did it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit's real. This shit easy. You know what I'm saying? Some little extra income coming in. And then it just hit me like, I don't know why I came up with 2,000, but it just like, yo, I want to write 2,000 letters, right? And just see how much money I can end up earning from doing this. So this is basically an update video. As of this video, well, let me just say this. So I'm about to drop some letters off. Right? I'm about to go to the, mailbox and put these in, right? More letters, you see them? Bow, bow, bow. This right here is 79 letters, all right? 79 letters. So once I put these in the mail, that's going to put my total so far to 781 letters, all right? 781 letters that I got out in the mail getting processed. Because here's the thing. I'm writing with several different companies, right? I like to test companies out, blah, blah, blah. But each company has different credit time. And what I mean by credit time is, like, I could send off these letters to one company and it might take 2 to 4 months. Well, not 4 months. 2 to 3 months for me to get credited for those letters that I wrote. Some companies may take 2 to 4 weeks to get credit. So it's kind of like all over the place. But ultimately what I do is I got this little notebook, keeping the shit real simple. And I just basically every week, because I usually mail off once to twice a week, mainly like once a week. I got this little notebook. I write down the companies I wrote for that week and how many, right? How many letters I sent out. That's pretty much how I'm keeping track of how many letters that I'm actually sending out. So right now, after I put that in, I'll be at 781 letters. All right. And for people that's like, oh, this ain't real, this like, people don't understand. Like, this is a real thing. A lot of people are doing this. But the problem with people is they just want it to be so damn easy that they don't even have to do nothing. What you have to understand is, like, you do have to actually sit here. You know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, you actually do got to get the supplies to do this. You got to get your envelopes. You got to get the little index cards. You got to get your stamps, right? You got to have some good ass pens to write with. And you got to sit down and find time to write these little bitches, right? I mean, it can be very tedious. It can be boring. You need to have a little bottle. Here's mine right here. I got a little bottle of whiteout I keep on deck. Some people like that tape. You know what I'm saying? The whiteout tape. I don't like that. I like using this. And you got to find time to do it, right? You got to find time to do it because you can actually get some money in your bank account if you do this and you stick with it and you take it somewhat serious. Now, since I've been doing this, I got my sister doing it. She just started. Actually, both of my sisters just started. My wife actually just sent in some letters last week, and my brother-in-law is supposed to be starting, right, with my sister. So you know why they want to start it? Because they actually seen me putting money in my bank account from doing this. Now, how much money will you make? Is it guaranteed money? Hell no, right? Not guaranteed. And what I mean by that is, just because you write these letters and you send them in, that doesn't automatically mean you're going to get the money. Your letters do have to be approved. And sometimes, letters, I guess, could be lost, or, whatever, right? You might not get credit for every single letter. But my experience, the majority of the letters that I've sent in, I got credit for. And then I was able to convert that from that account, convert those credits into money that I put into my bank account. All right. So right now, I'm still getting the credits coming in and everything, so it's hard to pretty much tell how much money I've earned so far with this. But I can say, when I started doing this, like very, very lightweight, like 11 months ago, I started with like 400 letters, 400 stamps and everything I sent out. And I did earn around $1,300 when I did it initially, right? So I'm pretty much starting from scratch and, seeing what's going to happen with it. So I am fully aware that I got a long way to go, because I'll be at 781. My goal is 2,000. So the grind don't stop. I will hit 2,000 letters. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit that shit. Like, that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That's not even a question. The question is going to be, how much will I end up putting in my bank account from doing this? And then I'm going to decide, like, is this something that I want to keep doing? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to ramp things up even more? Or am I just going to be like, that was cool. Great little experiment. Got some extra cash and I'm done. So, you know what I'm saying? We all going to find out. So if you want to be up to date and everything, you can subscribe to the channel. If not, you ain't got to. It's all good. But the grind don't stop. Way people always ask me, like, yo, how do you get started and where should I go? Blah, blah, blah. And I always tell people to check out this one web page that this other girl on YouTube that she created like a while ago. And I always, if I remember, I always put it in the description of this video. It's basically like a free startup guide just to get you started with the whole letter writing thing, if you are interested in it. And I will repeat again, yes, my experience, I've earned some money doing this, but you will have to actually make an effort to find time to learn the process and actually do the work. It's that simple. But I'm out of here, so I'll see you maybe in the next video.